Here with head coach Mike McConathy. The Demons heading off their last road trip of the regular season. It's a 2-game swing in South Louisiana starting Monday night at Nicholls. And coach, we talked so much seemingly through November and December and January. It seemed you were always on the road. Now you spent a couple weeks at home. Do you think you guys are going to be able to kind of get back in that rhythm on the road?
We spent 2 months on the road, so I think we would be able to, but it is a little bit of a challenge. The way that it came about because of the ice and snowstorm here and having to unable to get out of Natchitoches on the 19th. I believe it was the 19th, maybe it was the 17th. So, it's just one of those things, it's the way it is, and, you just go down and play. I mean, it does work out better that we're not making 2 trips down to South Louisiana, we're just making 1 trip.
Well, you're going to run into a team that's playing very well right now and was able to avoid kind of the upset bug that was going around. You guys did the same thing, hammering Southeastern. Nicholls squeezes past New Orleans on Saturday night. They're going to have it come off an overtime game. So it's one of 2 things. They've got a lot of momentum with the way they won, or they played a very late game and played an extra 5 minutes. So a mix of fatigue, but maybe some momentum from Nicholls as well.
They've been really good in overtime games. They beat Southeastern in an overtime game earlier and then beat New Orleans coming from behind with, I think, 4 seconds to get less than 4 seconds to go to hit a bank shot to go into overtime. Coach Clonch does an excellent job. He's got excellent players. This is a compliment. They're just ballers. They always want to play basketball. And I think that's the ultimate compliment that you give a team, that you're going to go compete and they're going to do the things that they got to do to win. And they've been extremely successful, had a fabulous year. I felt like when we played them here, we competed extremely well up until the last 350. And we kind of had a little bit of a struggle, not being able to miss some easy buckets, didn't capitalize, and then they were able to make their free throws down the stretch to pull out to a 9 or 10 point win.
Since then, though, again, that was that point in time where you guys really had not maybe learned how to win. Since then, you guys have been the ones typically closing out games strong.
Well, I am thankful for that we've made some progress. Yesterday's game against Southeastern's first game in a long time in our conference schedule, to where we just were hitting on all cylinders for 30 minutes. And, it was a great effort by our guys, and we have learned a lot after coming off the game Wednesday against SFA and then able to bounce back. And, one of the things I'm going to talk to about our guys today is you can't take time back. And I think that a lot of times everybody says, well, I'll get another chance. Well, at this stage of the game, there's no time left. We're 3 games left and going in the conference tournament, and every game is like a conference game. You need to win the next one to advance, and that's kind of the way we talk about it during the last month of the season, trying to emphasize the importance of showing up each and every day to play.
So live in the moment.
Right, yeah.
Well, you'll live in the moment Monday night. You'll turn around and go Wednesday night to New Orleans, where you guys have had some success the last couple of years. And again, success on the road, not foreign to this program in conference play, but a team that you beat earlier here. And again, it was a matter of that time you came back, you had a rough end of the first half. You kind of reset at halftime and really, again, down the stretch made the plays to win that game.
Yeah, it was an interesting game. That's going to be a battle, because they are extremely physical. Probably New Orleans is equally as physical as Stephen F. Austin. Abilene Christian's extremely physical, but New Orleans has got a brand on them of toughness. And they're going to show up, and it'll be just a tough fight. That night, Coach Schlesinger does an excellent job with his team, and he'll have them ready to play. So it's going to be a war. Probably not a good way to describe it, but it's be a battle. How's that?
Do you feel this team, your team, is a little bit tougher than it was the first time you played New Orleans?
I do believe that, and I go back to, I was thinking about this today in the car. I go back to our Nicholls game, and here. And I can play it over in my mind the number of times that Nicholls players just took the ball. And then the Stephen F. game the other night, they just took the ball. Well, I actually saw our guys just go take the ball against Southeastern. So that was a learning process. So hopefully along the process, we're picking up things that others are doing well and trying to add them to what we're doing as a team.
Seemingly, maybe for the first time, it seems like every time that Larry Owens would have a good game, Jamari Gregg would kind of dip, and vice versa. When Jamari was up, Larry was down. For you guys, it looked like maybe Monday night, or Saturday rather, maybe those two guys, the trajectory is finally on the same path, which will be big because New Orleans doesn't have a lot of size.
Yeah, I mean, it's important for us to be able to get both of them going at the same time, along with Kendall Coleman. And really what's kind of interesting is we've been able to get Kendall has been going all year and is really having a good freshman year. And then Dalen Williams has started coming on. So we've not been missing much when we've made substitutions. Now, different kind of players, but, you know, getting rebounds and defending. And so we've seen a lot of growth in all of them, but for everybody to be on the same page, and then getting Stravos in last night and getting him, made a great pass, got a rebound. Good for him, because he was so nervous he didn't want to go in and mess up.
Well, you talked about the toughness factor, and after the Central Arkansas win, some of the guys were joking around calling Dalen Psycho D. So he definitely is a guy that will bring that kind of toughness. He's not afraid to bang down low, or if need be, he can lay a hard foul and kind of swing that toughness pendulum to your side.
He really can. You know, Dalen is a great example of, a lot of times bigs in our league are going to be third and fourth and fifth year players when they really come on. And Dalen has just really come on since that Central Arkansas game. I mean, he had a great defensive night against Houston Baptist. Had a really good day yesterday. Just competed extremely well. Had a great dunk off of Carvel feed. It was just really play. And, you know, everybody loves Dalen Williams. And when he has something happen, the whole bench just erupts.
All right, Coach. Thanks so much. We'll see you Monday in Thibodaux.